posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on the radio, we got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on the radio. Posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Clark with the Post Up on Status Network Global Vision TV. I missed you guys. I took a little vacation. Child, I went to Arizona, and Arizona just got some different kind of heat. They got some different kind of heat, and they got some different kind of water. And I had to say that slow, because if I would have said water fast, it would have came out real country and real hood. And I ain't want to do that for the people, so I ain't going to do that for the people. Okay, so tonight, we may have a bit of a shorter show tonight because I actually have a call-in guest instead of an in-studio guest. And I don't know if that's her. What time is it? Let me see. I'm scared. Status Network, Global Vision TV, this is Mo.
Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing, girl? You was on vacation last week. I see you.
Hey, Fred.
What's up, girl? You know, I'm your supporter, girl. I'm your best friend, girl. You know, I miss Ashley, girl, too.
You miss Ashley?
Yeah.
Fred, did you miss me when I went on the air, Fred?
I like you too, girl. You smart, man. You know, it ain't all about the looks, man. It's all about, you know. Yeah.
Thank you, Fred. Fred, why you ain't never been to the studio to meet us? What's going on?
I'll come up there one day, man, you know. Yep.
You call every week, but we ain't never seen you.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, I just got things going, man. But I still been tuning into you, listening at you, girl. You know, you teach me. Yep.
Well, I appreciate you. I hope you tune in tonight. We got a good show. I got a lot of gossip.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yep.
Thank you, Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, guys, so it has, as I was saying, Arizona has some different kind of heat, some different kind of water. When we stepped outside of the airport, right, it was just like, if hell feels like this, I really don't want to go to hell, because it was like breathtaking heat. I don't know, it was just terrible. But I am back for today. I'm taking another little break. Got some little things I got to handle, you know, some little personal things I got to take care of. And, you know, you always got to make sure when you're in the industry and when you're in a certain light that you're in your best light, you know. So sometimes you have to kind of sort of take those mental health breaks from the media, from the social media, from the rigmarole, and deal with family and personal issues and things like that. You got to have a little me time, a little downtime, you know. And I don't have a co-host. Okay, I don't have a co-part to hold me down, so I'm just going to take a little me time. I don't know where I might end up, but I won't be gone that long, just a, couple of days or so. So we are going to get into Moments with Mo, and here we go. Let's do it. Okay, y'all, it's been a crazy week. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much stuff going on. I actually cut Moments with Mo short because I thought the guests, never mind. I might end up going over. We might not have no pictures, but that's still stuff that we need to talk about, okay? Let's get into it. First story, who we got? Floyd Mayweather. Okay, so Floyd Mayweather was robbed. One of his homes was robbed. He said that there were several valuable things that were stolen out of the home. There was purses, watches, jewelry, all of these things. And now Floyd is offering $100K to get his stuff back. I'm on the fence because if you robbed Floyd's home and whatever you stole was worth more than $100K, would you give it back? I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. And then he's offering $100K. It's definitely gonna be some people turning their friends in. If you robbed Floyd's house and you was supposed to split it in half and you didn't get an equal half amount, somebody finna turn somebody in. Floyd, we hope you find your stuff, Floyd. Now, quick question. Is that $100K, is that Cash App? Because you have to pay the fee with that. Or is that PayPal? I got questions. I want to know how you're going to make this payment. But whatever. Next. Okay. Scott Disick. I don't know if you guys watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You should be watching. It's their last season, guys. Scott Disick has got to be in his late 30s. I think he's in his late 30s. Late 30s, possibly early 40s. I don't know about the 40s part. His girlfriend just had a birthday. Yay, happy birthday to her. Scott gave her diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. However, the headlines were saying Scott gives 20-year-old girlfriend diamonds for her birthday. There were a lot of comments being made about this. They were saying, she just graduated high school, this, that, and the third and the other. Doesn't matter. Like, she's legal. I mean, she can't buy a drink. Yeah, she can't buy a drink, but she's legal, so it doesn't really matter. She can't legally buy a drink. So does it really matter that she's younger? Like, if he wants to be a sugar daddy, who are we to judge? Like, why should we care, He's happy. He's living his best life. He's showering baby girl, literally, baby girl with diamonds. Go ahead, Scott. Make her happy. Whatever. Keep him happy. Next. Whew. This Coca-Cola is something else. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian breaks her silence. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of months ago, I kind of reported on this. Kim actually filed for a divorce from Kanye back in February of 2021. Kris Jenner, the momager, she was saying that she definitely wanted the best for Kanye and Kim, and that, she just wanted the world. She wanted the world to basically give them their privacy. And, she kind of hinted around to we may see some things on the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I wish I had the clip, but I don't have the clip. Kim broke down crying. Now, there's a clip of Kim on social media where she's talking about she feels like a failure in her marriage. She's talking about, how she would go work out with Khloe and Tristan, of all people, and she would feel like the third wheel. She was saying that her and Kanye got along better when they lived in separate houses in separate states and all of these things, and that's not the kind of relationship that she wanted. Kim also stated that, she's basically rich and she has everything that money can buy. So buying her handbags and buying her, luxury items, that's not really what she wants. She wants to be in a meaningful relationship. And a lot of people, a lot of comments that I saw, they are agreeing with Kim. I don't know if you guys have ever read the 5 love languages, but that is a very, very important, because not every woman wants expensive gifts. They're nice, you know, especially if it's some shit we can buy ourselves. Like, if we can go out and buy ourselves a Louis bag, you buying us a Louis bag means what? If we can go out and buy ourselves a Birkin bag, what, that, you know, it doesn't matter. Some women actually want time and attention and affection. They want to be, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that, da 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 da. So I definitely, if you're in a relationship, want to be in a relationship, definitely find out what your love language is. If you're in a relationship, take the test with your partner so you guys can kind of see what each other's love language is, and you can learn to kind of sort of cater to each other, you know. I like acts of services. So if I was in a relationship and the person I was with came in the picture and they gave me a coupon book for chores that they would do around the house, you know, I'm gonna cook dinner, and I would just think that's a cute little corny thing, and you know, it would make me happy. It would make me feel like they put some thought into it and some effort into it. So definitely read that book, Google it, take the test, and happy love. I don't know, free love, whatever. Next, Chile. All right, Hotlanta. Hotlanta is being put on the map for several things, okay? Our movies, you know, people were coming to Atlanta to film movies, or at least they were. Our tourist attractions, the aquarium, the Coca-Cola Museum, different places that, you know, everybody is coming to Atlanta. However, Atlanta is being put on the map for something else now. The shootouts at the mall, okay? So a couple of days ago, there was a shootout at Lenox Mall. Now, I've been in Atlanta for 20 years, and when I first moved to Atlanta, Lenox was the place to go. All the celebrities were going because they have high-end retail stores there, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co. I think Tiffany & Co. I don't know if Tiffany & Co. is in Lenox or Phillips, but, you know, they have high-end stores in there, and that was just the place to go. If you wanted to see celebrities, you just go hang out, troll Lenox. That was the mall where people got dressed up to go to the mall at Lenox, because you never knew who you were going to run into. Now, a couple of months ago, there was a little girl that was shot. Her and her aunt were in a car, and somebody was out there shooting, and the little girl got shot. She got struck by a stray bullet, and she passed away. I believe she was like 7 years old. Now this story is insane. A couple of nights ago, Sunday night to be exact, there was a shootout at the mall where a security guard was injured. Now, the weird thing is, and I have the video that I'm going to show to you guys, but the weird thing is, they say this transpired at 8:30. The mall closed at 6, and this transpired, was it on a Sunday? I think it was, but this transpired at 8:30. They say 2 masked people dressed in all black approached the security guard. They were trying to get into the Apple store to rob the Apple store. They had guns. Now, in the clip that I'm about to show you, you can kind of see them. It looks weird, and a lot of people are saying, you don't have that clip? A lot of people are saying that it looks like it was staged, but I don't know if I don't know. But the thing that just kind of took me away was, who staged it? I mean, was it the security guard that staged it? Because he ended up getting shot, and he was in critical condition at one point, I believe. And come to find out, the 2 assailants were 15. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 minute. Hold on. Let me see, because I want to play the clip for you guys. But they say that it was a 15-year-old boy and it was a 15-year-old girl. Now, the question that I'm seeing on social media is, do you think that they should be tried as adults? I think they should. I'm just going to just tell you right now. I think they should. Reasoning I feel as though they should is because they're 15. We know they knew better, and they took this on. You know, they took this on. So how can you? Hold on, I'm finna send it. How? It's hard because, you know, sometimes we have these situations where they throw the book at our kids, and I'm assuming that both of the children were African American, and it's kind of hard because it's like, you know, we have situations where they throw the book at our kids before they can even get started in life. They've already got a record, but that's just what it is. It's happening, and I'm gonna have to put it. I might have to put it in the chat. Can you pull it up from the chat, JoJo? It's only 18 seconds. Okay. So, I mean, it's a young lady and it's a young man, and somebody was shot. And I sit up and watch criminal shows all the time, and I still don't understand how they divvy up time. I really don't. Like, you could be watching something and somebody will kill somebody and they'll get 5 years. And it's like, damn, they only got to serve 5 years for taking somebody's life, versus you might watch it and the person is in another state and they get life sentence for taking somebody's life. Which, I kind of do feel like people should get a life sentence if it's not self-defense or anything like that. But whatever, it is what it is. You know, I'm not legal counsel or anything like that. So we're going to play this clip for you guys. Now, it does, the part that's weird is whoever is filming this is hiding in the damn bushes. I can't figure it out. But anyway, let's play the clip. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
This video with us showing two people dressed in all black confronting the security guard outside Lenox Square Mall last night. The guard appears to be talking to the two as one points what looks like a gun at him. As they get closer to the guard, he backs away. Now we're stopping the video just before you hear a gunshot soon after.
All right. Now, that's crazy. How do we, I know it's a stupid question, but you gotta ask, where do 15-year-olds even get a gun? And then, you know, at Lenox, it's like, wow. The crazy thing about Lenox is there's a police station right there. I mean, if fuck the police were a person, this would be pretty much anybody that shoots at Lenox Mall. They just don't care. I mean, it's a police station in the mall. So do the police actually troll the mall, or like, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. Thoughts and prayers to everybody involved in that. You know, even though the kids did a bad thing, I send my thoughts and prayers out to them as well. Because I mean, your life ain't even got started. It just ain't got started yet, baby. Whatever. Okay, who's next? Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, now Meg was on Twitter. Somebody tweeted her and said, "Hey Meg, my friend unexpectedly passed away. She was a true Meg Thee Stallion fan. She was a true hot girl. But we need some money to pay for the rest of her funeral cost." So Meg tweeted back and she said, "How much y'all need?" That was literally what the tweet said. How much y'all need? The girl said, "We're short by $8,000. Meg instantly GoFunded. It was on a GoFundMe page. Meg instantly donated $8,155 to the GoFundMe, which I'm being told that the $155 is the fee that goes along with immediate like withdrawal or whatever. And there was a lot going on with this. Like, there was just so much going on with this because Meg did it. And she screenshotted that she did it. She tweeted that she did it. I believe she did all of this. And a lot of people were saying that there was no death. A lot of people are saying that they were hustling people. Now, growing up, I heard this story about sometimes when you see a homeless person on the street, we have a cooler. Hold on, guys. I don't know how to answer the phone. Thanks for calling the post up. This is Mo.
Hey, Mo, this is Ann.
Hey, baby dog, give me 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
I think, Ann?
Yes?
Shit, I thought I put you on mute. Hold on. Don't hang up. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so like I was saying, when you see a homeless person on the street, you feed them or you give them $1 or $2 because it might be God. And you don't want God to penalize you for acting ugly and this, that, and the third and the other. But at the same token, it might not be God. So if you decide to pass them over, just pray about it and God, know your heart. Because I've also heard that sometimes them homeless people on the street, they have them rags on and they take them rags off and they go straight up the street and jump in a BMW and drive to their mansion, and that's how they make their money, by pretending to be homeless. Okay, that's just what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't know, some real, some fake, just like with everything else. Okay, so Meg Thee Stallion donated $8,000, and some people were saying, well, we're pretty sure she did her research. I tried to bring up the girl's obituary. I couldn't, but I don't know, maybe it's just not out yet. But definitely send our thoughts and prayers. The young lady's name was Shania. I don't know how she passed. I don't feel like it's appropriate to ask immediately or on a post. So kudos to her friend for getting out there hustling and making sure their friend can have a proper burial. Who's next? Okay, Tory Lanez and the Baby released their video to Tory Lanez's song Scat. Now, they've came up with a TikTok, which that's how you start popping, baby. You make a TikTok, okay? They made a TikTok. They got a little dance, this, and this, and this. And you guys know that recently the Baby did a song with Meg Thee Stallion, Crybaby. And now he's done a song with Tory Lanez. So everybody is saying, oh my God, you disrespecting Meg, this, that, and the third and the other. I think the only reason why people are having an issue about it is because Tory Lanez in the hook, he says, niggas out here lying, gotta let them know what the truth is. So I don't know who he was talking about that's lying and that he wanted to tell the truth. I mean, he said niggas. He didn't say her name directly. But Megan has unfollowed the Baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's silence because there's nobody in the room with me, or if there's silence because that's just awkward. But do you guys think that was right for her to unfollow him? I mean, it's the music industry. These people pay you to be on tracks. I don't know. Is there somebody next, or was that it? Am I done? I'm done. Okay, so we have a guest on the phone, and you guys have been asking about her. You guys have, Ann.
Yes?
I don't know who else calling. You calling again?
No, I'm not calling again. I'm right here.
You got somebody calling in?
I don't know. I didn't ask, so I posted it on my page. I don't know.
Well, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. So you guys have been asking me about this young lady. There was a bit of some confusion that was going on a couple of weeks ago as to if she was still with us or not. She is still with us, and I have finally made contact with her. I do have the official Ann on the phone. Ann, what's good?
What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm glad to hear your voice. I know the people are, glad that you're okay, because I know there was a bit of some confusion going on. And I do have to apologize to you because you were here with me, like a little bit over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And I did not know who the hell you were.
Well, I'm the official Ann. That's who I am.
You are the official Ann. And I felt so bad because you got to understand, when you guys came on the show, I wasn't told that you were coming on the show.
Right.
So because I wasn't told, I wasn't prepared. And I kind of had to wing it and give you general questions, but now I know who you are. I know what you do, and I am thankful that you are okay. I definitely want to send my condolences out to you and your family. I do know that you lost Willana, and that was somebody that was very close to you, so I definitely want to say, my condolences to you. And you have all my prayers in the world for that situation. Now, I know you're dealing with that, but you're also kind of dealing with some other things, and you're trying to focus. And, a little birdie told me that you getting back into the music business. Like, you dropping videos. Like, what you doing?
I'm actually on vocal rest right now. I'm not technically supposed to be singing, but I just can't not sing. Singing was my first love before my daughter, before any man. So music to me means a lot to me, and my music is where I tell you guys what's going on in my life. Mm-hmm. And right now I have a whole plethora of songs I'm working on to tell you guys my story, because I don't want to make a YouTube vlog like everybody else.
Right.
I don't want to make a YouTube video, because Willana deserves justice. And my friend wouldn't have wanted our song to not come out. Just like she said on your show, she wishes our song could come out. So my job right now is to get justice for Willana Biz, may she rest in peace, and to display my talents, and also to display her talents, because she was an amazing songwriter, she was an amazing singer, she was an amazing rapper, she was an amazing human. And I'm so blessed to have the time that I had with Willana when I did on this earth. And I'm just grateful to be able to talk to you, to talk to people who we shared a room with and connected on a different level, even though nobody really knew what was going on. Not you, not me, not Nah, So we just kind of went with it. And it was a great opportunity to be on your show. And I want to thank you again for having me on your show tonight, because a lot of people have a lot of questions. And I promise you guys, I'm writing a book. Everything you guys want to know, I'm going to tell you. I just need time to heal. Mm-hmm. I just need time to be okay.
Yeah, after that situation kind of turned my life into it was just awkward. You know what I'm saying? It was an awkward situation for me, because when you guys came on the show, I just met you guys as two artists. And when that situation happened, I kind of assumed, I couldn't assume, but I kind of assumed that you and Jay were together because of Jayla. And he did say that you were Jayla's mom. You guys said that you were Jayla's mom. So I kind of put that situation in my head. And then when the shooting happened and everything took place, she was being, it was saying she was his longtime girlfriend and all of these things. And I was confused.
Yeah, the situation is very confusing. I'm confused myself, to be honest. But everybody who was there know what happened. Everybody who needed to know what happened knows what happened. It is still a pending investigation, so I'm not going to speak too much about it. But all I'm going to say is Willana will get justice. Willana deserves justice. Willana was only 20 years old. She didn't deserve nothing less than justice and freedom to be the loving person that Na was. A lot of people are confused because that was my friend before people started seeing her with my baby daddy. But I'm Ann, and if I can forgive Na for that, then my followers should be able to forgive Na for that. Everybody else should be able to forgive Na for that, because Na was just being Na. She didn't intend on losing her life this soon. I know Na. Now wants her music heard. So we're gonna make sure her music is heard by all means possible.
And I gotta tell you, I definitely respect you for, you know, some things that you've been doing. When you go on your lives, you let people know, you know, you don't want to discuss Jay because that is still the father of your child. You let them know, you know, you do not want to discuss Jayla because that is your daughter and she's very innocent. She's very, that's my little buddy. She's very innocent in this situation, and it's unfortunate, but I do have to commend you with how you're trying to navigate through that situation, because if I went through what the shit I went through and I wasn't even with y'all, I wasn't in the relationship with y'all, I can only imagine, you know, what you guys are dealing with, because I've been in communication with Willana's sister, and I was getting attacked on social media, and I'm hearing that negative things were being said about Willana as well, for being in that relationship, in that situation. And it's like, God, you know, this was a baby. This was a 20-year-old girl, and her family, they're grieving right now. You know, I'm sure that Jay's family is grieving right now because something happened. You know, and people want you to be mad at every single person. And really, girl, I think somebody's trying to call for you. Hold on, don't hang up. DaPost up, this is Mo. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey?
Hi, it was supposed to be an interview or something going on.
Yeah, it is. You trying to talk to the person I'm interviewing?
No, I thought this is how you like listen to it.
Oh, no. You go on Facebook. You go on Roku. If you go to Facebook and go to Global Vision TV, you'll be able to see the interview.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
And, oh, shit. I can cuss. This is my show. And, shit. How you, and.
Yes.
God, dog. Whew. You can tell people ain't got house phones no more. I don't even know how to answer the damn phone. Okay. What was we talking about, girl? I forgot.
We were talking about everybody's grieving. My family, Willana's family, Jay's family, everybody at this point is grieving.
Absolutely. And I just don't like, you know, the things that are, I hate social media at this point. I do. I've been involved with social media since MySpace. I had a MySpace account. I had a Black Planet account. I'm just over it, you know, because social media, I say this all the time, social media doesn't destroy marriages and relationships. It's how you conduct yourself on social media. Social media ruins friendships, reputations. People can be anybody that they want to be on social media. And my friend and I were discussing this yesterday. You get on social media, you seeing everybody with the same titties, the same ass, the same 32-inch.
I got my boobs done because of Instagram.
So you was just sitting at home one day watching Instagram and you said, I want my breasts done?
Yeah. I said I want to look like them.
And how has that experience been for you?
Now it's terrible because I have to get my boobs redone because of an incident I don't really want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to have to go through surgery all over again and heal for another 6 months. And I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Okay. So prior to this incident with the new body, how...
My body was body, yada, body, curvy, wavy.
How did you see like a change in your following? Did it give you?
My followers shot up. I started having more guys pay attention to me. My Snapchat has 160,000 subscribers on it, so my percentage went from being 90% women and a little small percentage men to my men are evening out with women. These men love it. It's crazy. It's like I'm still the same person. I just got a different cup size, but it helped with promotions. Fashion Nova gave me a bigger sponsorship. Like,
Wow.
It's crazy what boobs will do for you.
Wow. That's insane. So how do you feel about that as far as like having a little one and kind of how you model yourself in the industry for her?
So the thing I do with Jayla is I don't want Jayla to grow up and be on Instagram saying she wants to look like so-and-so. So I don't show Jayla that I got my body done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't let Jayla know that I got my body done. Jayla just knows that one day Mommy had big titties, and then Jayla sucked me dry, so I had none. And then she started noticing that there was titties again because she started playing with them as soon as I got them done. And it hurt like crazy because she's over here trying to tug on them and stuff. She's like, wait a minute, those weren't there before. My daughter's smart.
Your daughter is very smart.
Yeah, she is not the average 2-year-old. She is very advanced. So she knew what was going on as far as something was there that it was not. But I don't want Jayla to growing up thinking she has to get her titties done or anything done. Because to be honest, I have one more surgery that I'm going to do, and then I promise myself I'm done with surgery. But the reason I'm doing it is because I battle my own insecurities, and I'm woman enough to say that. I'm woman enough to say that sometimes I'm scrolling down my feed and I want to look like somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the industry that it comes with the industry that I'm in. I do music. Like, we are expected to look a certain way by our CEOs, by our managers, by our everybody. Like, let me talk about it for the women in the industry who we're going through this every day. We are being brainwashed that we have to look like the average Instagram girl just so we can get a deal. Just so we can make it in music. We're going through surgeries just so we can look like Kylie Jenner. Just so we can look like Kim Kardashian. Just so we can look like Beyonce. Just so we can get to be in a music video or to be in the studio with certain people or to level up in the industry. This industry is sick and nobody talks about it.
You are right. You are absolutely right.
I've had friends get raped by industry people. I've had friends get robbed by industry people. This industry is disgusting, but it's the world that we live in, and I'm tired of nobody talking about it. I'm going to be the voice of it, even if it means nobody listens to my music or people think I'm pushing this or stressing this just because Alana's gone now. No, I'm stressing it because all this industry shit, Nah loved it. Nah wanted to be in the limelight. Nah really wanted to be an artist and a star.
But you know what?
Riding for him.
So with me and what I do, I felt that same way. Like I've dealt with the insecurities as well because
I saw you post the other day your video talking about this is what they wanted, so you gave it to them.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're doing what they want.
Well, they wanted me to be thicker. So I started, I kind of changed my eating regimen a little bit to gain all this weight. But the thing is, you really couldn't control where the weight went. So I kind of it got to the point where sometimes I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh shit, I can't do this. But the reason why is because when you have a certain look, certain people want you to be on TV shows. Like, people have zero talent and they get put on TV shows and they make all this money based off their body.
Have you ever heard of Growing Up Hip Hop?
Yes, I have.
Did you know that I was on Growing Up Hip Hop in 2017?
I did not.
Yes, I was. And I was on there as Drake's sister, because Drake's father calls me his daughter. And they had me on there thinking that Aubrey Graham was my father, even though I told them he wasn't my father. He just called me his daughter on the internet. So they flew me out from my hometown to Atlanta to film when I was 17. And I didn't drop out of high school. I finished high school early. And that's how I moved to Atlanta in the first place, was for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And then I just fell in love with Atlanta and decided I was never going to leave.
So you've been in the industry since you were you're still young, but you've been in the industry since you were really, really young. So let me ask you this. There's a post with Jada Waiter and Ari that's going around where Jada has on kind of one of those hats, almost like one of those hats you had in one of your pictures. She had that on. She had on a blazer.
Jada's actually a friend of mine, so I know exactly what you're talking
Okay, and Ari is wearing, Ari has on this button-down shirt that's completely open with, you can see her boobs, and she got on these booty shorts with her ass cheeks hanging out.
All the way out.
Yeah, and so people are on social media saying, well, Ari, why is Ari dressed like that if they were going to handle business? So Ari makes a video and posts it to social media, and she gets up and starts talking about why y'all worried about what I got going on. And then she makes some remark about her bank account. Now, growing up in the industry, such as you, as you've done, you know, have you had any media training at all to kind of know how to handle situations, or do you just kind of...
Jay was my media training for 5 years.
Jay. Okay. So Jay taught you how to handle certain situations and how to behave in public.
Yes.
How would you have responded to your booty cheeks being out?
I wouldn't have responded at all. That's the difference between me and other females. I'm not reaching, my goal is not to be the next Ari Fletcher. My goal is not to be the next Jada Wada. My goal is to be the next Beyonce.
Okay.
So Beyonce's not going to have her ass cheeked out like that. Beyonce's not going to respond to nothing.
She damn sure don't.
In the elevator, remember when Solange beat Jay-Z up in the elevator? Did you think Beyonce, you know what Beyonce did?
Walked out?
She wrote an album called Lemonade and told us what the fuck was going on. So you think I'm going to respond? There's a video right now surfacing of me. You think I'm going to respond?
No, I think in your present situation, eventually you are gonna have to respond to something. Eventually.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to respond to something, only because, you know, a lot of people were worried about your safety, your sanity, all kinds of things. You know, I saw several posts being made where they were like, why she just don't go back home to her mom, and just all these things that I saw on your post. But when I saw the new page go up, I had to verify it was you at first, because I was like, I don't know who the hell this is. And when that situation happened, I believe you were away doing something personal at the time, and you did not have any knowledge of that situation. So I do know that eventually you're gonna have to respond, but I definitely encourage you, you know, you and I have had this conversation, to just do stuff when you're ready. Don't let anybody force you to do anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not letting anybody pressure me into making a YouTube video, pressure me into putting out music, pressure me into doing anything. Because last time I was sitting on that couch in your interview room, I told you that one big mistake I did was give people a date for my music to drop, and it flopped. So I'm not doing this for the views. I'm not doing this. I actually lost 3 people. Let's talk about it. I lost Rolana, I lost my daughter, and I lost my fiance. Me and Jay were engaged. I'm sure you didn't know that either.
No, I did not know that. So, since this situation happened, have you talked to Jay? That's what the people want to know. Have you talked to Jay? Have you been able to?
I have talked to Jay since the situation happened. I am no longer speaking to Jay. I no longer feel like we have anything to talk about. So I'm letting Jay be Jay.
I know this is it. I tell you this all the time. I know the situation is hard, and the world kind of wants you to react a certain kind of way, but at the end of the day, that is still your daughter's father. It's still your daughter's father, and that is that a.
And we all know, if anybody knows anything about Jay Wright, who is Jay Wright? He loves Jayla to death. So all of this is really confusing, like I said before.
Mm-hmm.
because I have a lot of questions myself. I have been receiving some answers that I never ever wanted to receive ever in my life. But like I said, I'm 22 and this is just part of my story.
You know, the crazy thing,
Or last time I go through something that's gonna hurt like this.
the crazy thing that I have talked about with some of my girlfriends is how, you know, we can be in love with somebody, love them, just love them to the moon and back, and that person can be so mean and so cruel and so whatever that you find yourself looking at them like, is that even the same person? Like, how does that happen?
Exactly.
And I remember one of my good friends, she was so in love with somebody, and we were on set at a photo shoot, and I don't know what the hell was going on in this situation. All I know is that she had the phone in her hand and she was crying, and she was like, I'm here, I'm with you, I'm at this photo shoot, he doesn't believe I'm here. She was FaceTiming him and she was crying. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, my friend is so beautiful. Like, why is she dealing with this shit? But sometimes when you really love somebody, it is so hard to pull out of a situation. What do you think that is?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't figured it out. I don't know.
Because even in this situation, if I were you, I would have been scared as shit to talk to Jay. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do it. Like, even now, with me knowing Jay professionally for years, I'm still in shock. And I've had people email me his older, like when he was growing up, and they've been emailing me, you know, videos and some of his older work, and I don't see it. I just still see my little light-skinned friend that I used to make jokes with all the time. And I just, like I said, you got to pray for everybody involved in situations, because nobody knows what the hell happened, what the hell was going through a person's mind.
It's really hard to even think about, because, like I said, a lot of things deserve to.
You know, I know other things, but we gonna talk about them other things months and months and months from now. We're not going to talk about them right now. As you said, this is still an open investigation. There are still things going on, and we just ready for you to get back to doing what you do, girl, because, baby, you been slaying on Instagram. I seen you with your little floppy hat on, and then you fooled me, because you took your little picture, so now my ass got to stand on people's balcony and lingering now. Now I got to bring out my sexiness, too.
Oh, girl, we're going to do a whole shoot together. Don't even worry about it.
You got to let me I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do about my stomach, because my stomach is so disrespectful. My stomach be showing up to shit uninvited.
Don't even worry about it, but it was so great talking to you. I have a business meeting that I have to attend. So I hope you have a great rest of your show. And once again, thank you so much for having me. Rest in peace, Wilana Biz. Justice for Wilana Biz. And just a shout out to my baby girl, Jayla. I love you. And I promise I'm fighting for you, baby girl. I promise I'm going to see you soon. And I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me. And even the people who've been having hate comments. I just want to thank everybody, because everything is making me. And nothing is going to break me. So thank you once again. And we will talk very soon.
Thank you, baby doll.
Bye, love you.
Love you too. Bye. All right, guys. So that was the official Ann. You guys now know she is alive. She is well. She is honestly just trying to make it through this situation. Shout out to her for calling in tonight. I know everybody want all the tea. I know everybody want all the details. But listen, I can't be that type of journalist. I just can't, okay? You ain't finna see R. Kelly and Gail. That's just not what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna ever happen. I'm just gonna say that right now, it's not gonna happen. You know, this is still a fresh situation, and that's just what it is. So our thoughts and prayers still go out to Alana Bibbs and her family, the official Ann and her family, even the family of Jay Wright, Jayla. You know, we were praying for everybody involved in the situation, that you guys get through this, however you get through this, with prayer. I had a lot of tea tonight. I didn't think I was going to be able to do a whole hour show, because I thought I was going to do a 2-hour show, because it's just a lot going on, and I didn't even tell y'all about the rest of the drama. But you know what I'm going to do for y'all? So Jack won't fire me. Whatever I didn't talk about tonight, I'm a blog. I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm off all day. JoJo, I'm off all day tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to blog. I'm going to write everything I've promised. I'm doing EPKs. I'm doing bios, press kits all day tomorrow. If you guys need a press kit or a bio, DM me, Facebook me, whatever you got to do. You know, have your coins ready, because I don't write for free. So have your coins, have your pictures, you know, everything. Have your shit together, okay? So we can make this a seamless process. But I will see you guys the week after next. And I have a special guest with me, and I'm so excited. So you guys tune in the week after next at 7 p.m. to the Post Up, hosted by Mo Clark on Status Network, Global Vision TV.
Keep it posted, gotta keep it posted, gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, from the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Look, you know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on